This week's US CQM Forecast Alert is the growth rate of real GDO in 2024 Q3 is about 2.5%. Comparing the actual values of updated economic indicators with the ARIMA forecast, we can expect that the CQM forecast of the economic growth rate will be revised downwards on both the expenditure and income sides, while the PCA forecast of economic growth rate will be revised upward. The October 7 forecast updated only the September employment statistics. On the expenditure side, real GDP was revised downward to 2.13%, mainly due to the widening trade deficit. On the income side, real GDP was revised downward to 2.92% due to a decline in wage and salary disbursement and an increase in the GDP price deflator. The average economic growth rate of both the expenditure and income sides, which is similar concept of GDO, is 2.52%. In the PCA forecast, employment gains in September were 254K, exceeding the ARIMA forecast of 204K, and so the forecast was revised upward to 2.92% on October 7th. At this time, the GDP price deflator was revised upward from 2.01% to 2.08% due to the update of average weekly earnings in September. All inflation indicators are within 2% growth, but it is concerning that all indicators were revised upwards this week. Although inflation has fallen to below 2% in 2024 Q3, Republicans will likely emphasize the rise in inflation since Biden took office. Conclusions from this week's US CQM Forecast Alert. The first, the economy in 2024 Q3 will not be in great shape, but it will remain strong. The economic growth rate, like GDO, will be around 2.5%, and the inflation rate will be below 2%. The second, since the Biden administration took office, inflation has been abnormally high, with egg prices increasing by 47%. This slide contains additional information about this week's detailed CQM forecast alert.